A doesn't always go according to plan, and now folks 15 and up have an FDA-approved Plan B. Hey everyone, Laci Green here for D News. On my own show, Sex Plus, the #1 thing that men and women email about is a freak out about pregnancy. Condom broke, we didn't use birth control, can I get pregnant by touching them? The list of pregnancy scares goes on forever. It's strange, even with all the birth control technologies we have, still half of all the pregnancies in the US are on accident. Why? Well, we're a very fertile country, you might say. We also have major sex ed and birth control access problems. These help make our pregnancy rate one of the highest in the developed world. So for people who have an oopsie moment, or perhaps they were forced to have sex, there is a backup option available called Plan B, aka emergency contraception, aka the morning after pill. For a while there, Plan B was only available without a prescription to people over the age of 17. But recently, the FDA approved emergency contraception for people 15 and older. So this approval is significant, and predictably in a field so haunted by politics, it's also caused a stir. People think that we can't trust young women to take such a dangerous pill. Studies from Princeton, UC San Francisco, Guttmacher, the World Health Organization, and the NIH have found that Plan B is actually not dangerous at all. It's safer than aspirin, than birth control pills themselves, and safer even than pregnancy. It's impossible to overdose on Plan B, there have been no deaths associated with it, and it has 0 long-term effects. Of course, that's not the real stir. The real instigator of internet flame wars and shit shows galore is about whether or not Plan B is an abortion pill. And to this I say, people, do you even science? Emergency contraception cannot abort a pregnancy. So it works basically like this. 14 days after your period, you ovulate, which is when your ovaries release an egg to be fertilized. And the egg bumps along, traveling down the fallopian tube and into the uterus, waiting to meet a sperm. And if it's fertilized, the cell cluster will then attempt to implant on the wall of your uterus. If it does implant, that's when the magic happens. Believe it or not, most fertilized eggs actually never implant. If that's the case, or if the egg just doesn't meet the sperm, the lining of the uterus peels off and exits along with the unfertilized egg in a sometimes painful process known as your period. Now, emergency contraception works by stopping the release of that egg in the first place. No egg, no fertilization, no pregnancy. If someone takes the pill after the egg has been released, too late. Nothing will happen. If the egg has already been fertilized, too late. The mission will not be aborted, which is why Plan B is different from RU486, an actual abortion pill, and also why the emergency contraception needs to be taken ASAP. So Plan B has great potential to drastically reduce the number of unintended pregnancies in the US, which cost taxpayers a lot, $12 billion a year, or $3,700 per pregnancy. Plan B itself costs anywhere between $10 and $70. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for joining me for D News, guys. Subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you next time.